Hey, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to take one of these crates and load it into the ship? Just because I don't see it fit to keep you bound in chains and in a cage does not mean that you're exempt from earning your keep. That can change, and my good graces can run out, you know. Then grab a crate and make yourself more useful than just a pretty face to look at, space dust. Once we get all of our supplies and finish up here, I'll have to go find a Caesar to buy the fuel for the ship. And doing it here requires a bit of a process. This is one of the worlds still under the protection of the Terith people of Novaros. That meaning, it's still an independent planet, and not under Kavari occupation yet until they start fucking up their planetary resources. Then we can take control with a will of iron. But until then, I have to actually pay for the ship to get fueled here. I can't just use my status as part of the Kavari armed forces to supplement the ship's needs here. Goth Shakat, Earth Council. Bet the translator didn't fix that word. Pretty sure your dialect doesn't have an explicative that quite matches that one. Anyway, this planet here is called Ritharin. It's an inner planet of the Novaros system, so that means we're getting close to Novaros Prime. This place is well colonized and has a well planned out city structure. The golden sky here looks actually quite nice, with all those spires and towers curling up towards it. This place and its people have a thing for building towers. Too bad it'll be a long time until they deplete their world far enough that they need our occupation. A shame. This place could be so much more under Kavari leadership. But aside from that, once we reach the glowing city, I have to take you to a Serac. A Serac is roughly a translation hybrid of what you would call a doctor and an appraiser. At least on Novaros. They'll scan your biology for anything we don't want to bring into our ecosystem, and then they'll tell me exactly what the hell you are, starting with your genetic materials. Well, you never know. There's a species of animal in our ecosystem that bleeds precious materials. I just wonder. I wonder if there's anything else precious in that body of yours besides those eyes. I jest. But it's still protocol to make sure you're fit for entering our sacred planet. Whatever information I could have gleaned from you was turned to dust along with your past life. All I could do now is enjoy the company of a now rare creature. With that in mind, put this bracelet on. Yeah, it's a tracker. I think you've been locked up in this ship for long enough, and you need some time to stretch your legs. And while I don't want to cuff you, I am physically far superior to your species as a whole, and I will catch you if you try to remove the tracker or run. However, I do want to give you some freedom of movement. So, I'll get you to accompany me to buy some fuel. This planet is less dangerous and less criminal, so you won't be stolen from me in the light of the planet's sun. What? Well, it's not like I'm evil. I just don't want what is mine running off and getting itself stranded on a planet they know nothing about, and then winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Now follow me, Space Dust. If the Fuel Sazer sees a pretty face accompanying me, I may be able to negotiate a better price. And remember, if you try to run or remove the bracelet, I will catch you. That is for certain. Well, I actually didn't expect that outing to be as enjoyable as it was. I nearly forgot they had an open bazaar serving all kinds of local foods and selling all kinds of trinkets. I saw your eyes light up when you smelt something other than the ship's rations. So I thought it was a good idea to invest a couple of credits into your satisfaction. That will keep you docile. You look like you enjoyed yourself, for still being bound to my side the whole trip. That was your first time seeing a whole different planetary civilization in person, wasn't it? And that's only the half of it. If you thought Ritharan was pretty, wait until you see the capital glowing city of Novaros Prime. It really is a beauty. It's the most beautiful and powerful place in the entire galaxy. And just think, you would have missed it all if you were nothing but space particles right now. Would have been a shame, no? Tell me this, Space Dust. We've been traveling for some time now. Do you still entertain the idea that this is bad? What I've done for you here, where you are now? That this is somehow worse than the alternative? Have you still entertained the idea that it would have been better for me to have left you there and let you fade into nothing along with your planet and people? If so, and you still think I'm the villain for saving your life, then I think I'm in the right and you're in the wrong. See it this way. If you were okay with just giving your life away at the drop of a hat with no fight or gumption, and then see me as the bad guy for plucking you out of that certain death, then you have no respect for your own life, and thus don't care for it. Your life, your death, is it all so trivial to you that you would be perfectly fine with ceasing to exist at this very moment? If so, then you forfeited your life a long time ago. And if you have no interest in its preservation, then I'll do it for you, against your will if I must. Since in that case, you would have no care over the agency in your life, you would have just given it up to die. And in that case, I'll take the agency since it clearly didn't matter enough to you. You shouldn't mind since you were ready to just throw it away because it was the easy way out. And I hope this translates right, but only useless punk bitches choose the easy way out without a fight. If you did that, you wouldn't have been able to enjoy the bazaar today, seen the expanse of space outside of your world, understand that there is more to the galaxy than you. Tell me now, is it really so much better to have died in an explosion than to travel the galaxy with me in my ship, see new, beautiful places where I have done nothing to hurt you, but only demand that you repay the life that I have saved by keeping me company on my ship? Think about that. Think about the fun you had today. Think about the taste of that food. Think about life while we continue our journey. And, if you do feel that way, then I have no need to play nice with a creature that values not its own existence. And if you don't, and you appreciate the fact that you're still alive, then by all means, grieve your planet, grieve your family, grieve the people that you lost. But don't you ever say that death is a mercy for the innocent, or a convenience for you in any way. Cry for the ones you've lost, but rejoice that you get to carry their memory on. Just know that I am not required to cry with you. If you can understand that, then maybe we can enjoy our time here together rather than keep feeling like a captor and a prisoner. I would like that. I would like that very much. Now buckle up and prepare for overdrive. We must be off at once.